Good evening, everybody. Welcome to your Ruth Van Nistelrooy press conference reaction. Wow, it seems so weird putting that, doesn't it? Instead of putting the bald ruled press conference reaction, which we've been so used to putting in the title for so long now. But now it's Ruth Van Nistelrooy press conference reaction. Big up to every single one of you live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. While you're watching live, make sure you're liking, sharing, and subscribing to this YouTube channel as I post plenty of football content. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J football channel and F1 channel. The links are in the description and also they are in the live chat. And also, if you'd like to become a channel member today, all the information is in the live chat, pinned on top of the live chat to my channel membership. Why not consider joining today, anyone new around here? Because you get early access to new videos and you unlock perks as well, membership perks. So level one, 1.99 a month, level two, 4.99 a month. Big up to every single one you live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. As we are here for Refan Destroy press conference reaction. As no doubts about it, Danny Night 14 is in the building, as he's always early. Yeah, I know you don't. Yeah, you already explained that one to me. It's fine. I'm talking about this doesn't really include you. I'm talking about any new people to my channel. Yes, the countdown. Yes, I quite like using the countdown as well. I think it's very professional, isn't it? Yeah, you are looking forward to my stream with Michael later. Yes, I am going live with Michael.ChelseaFC at 9 p.m., where we're going to do a preview for the Manchester United versus Chelsea game. I cannot wait for that one. That one is going to be absolutely epic. We're both going to land some emeralds on Man United and Chelsea. But, what a win that was for Manchester United last night. But, I'm not getting carried away because it was against Leicester City's B team. Any Manchester United fans getting giddy about that result last night, you need a good word of yourselves. You really do, because it's nothing to get giddy about whatsoever because we'll see how good we are against Chelsea. And Ruud van Nistelrooy is going to be in the dugout again because it's now reported that Ruben Almiron is not going to come in until after the international break. So it looks like he will be up against Pepe Guardiola in the Champions League next week. Ruben Almiron as the Sporting Lisbon manager still. Then after the international break, he will come to us. So, yeah, very interesting times. Yeah, I think it will be a tight game down in like 14. Obviously, if Eric Ten Hag was still in charge, then I can only see one winner at the game, you guys. But now, to me, it's completely wide open now because the player's mindset, attitude is going to be completely different to what it was before. Because it looked like last night these players are all happy, look like they're having a jolly up and that. So yeah, but let's wait and see what happens. So just goes to show these players are absolute mugs, right? Because they only turn up when they want to. Oh yeah, that's the key thing. Keeping Cole Palmer quiet. You're spot on down night 14. We gotta keep him quiet. If we do not keep him quiet, then it's not a good look, is it? You know what I mean? Real talk, it's not a good look. But yeah, because he will have a field day over us. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? But big up to every single one of you live and locked in this evening. Much appreciated. Two streams on here today. I'm doing my own solo one for the Ruth Van Nistelrooy press conference reaction, and I'm going live with Michael.Chelsea FC as well. So yeah, plenty content to come on this YouTube channel. Hang on, I'm just going to put you back on time loop for a minute or so because I just need to pop into the bathroom. I'll be straight back with you guys. Don't go anywhere. Smash the likes as well, as that also helps our YouTube channel out an awful lot. Okay, people, we are back. Sorry about that. I just had to pop into the bathroom for a minute or so. But anyway, going on to Ruth Van Nistelrooy's press conference reaction. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. I really am, because obviously the last time I did this, Eric Ten Hag was still the manager, wasn't he? But now he's gone. I hope Enzo Fernandez does not start. He was crap yesterday. I agree. I mean, I heard loads of Chelsea fans say he was absolutely useless yesterday, Enzo Fernandez. Of course, I didn't see the game myself, but, I wonder if anyone else can back that up for me, that he was crap. Here we go. Press conference. Ruth Van Nistelrooy press conference. Man United interim boss on future Helmer. Hello and welcome to our live coverage of Ruth Van Nistelrooy's pre-match press conference. £100 million down the drain. Yeah, that's not good, is it, Dan United 14? I mean, that is literally conning a living out of your football club. The former United forward has been placed in interim charge the club following Eric Ten Hag's sacking on Monday and made the dream start to life in the Old Trafford dugout on Wednesday evening. To take into account and consideration, it was against Leicester City's B team, so that's why you can't really read too much into it, can you? I mean, let's get the narrative right here. Van Nistelrooy guided United to 5-2 win over Leicester City in the Carabao Cup fourth round as a brace apiece for Casemiro and the captain, number 8, Bruno Fernandes, as well as Garnacho striker set up a quarter-final clash away at Tottenham Hotspur with Sporting Lisbon manager Ruben Almiron expectedly named the club's next manager. Van Nistelrooy will remain in the hot seat until he makes a move from Portugal. And his next task is the visit of Chelsea to Old Trafford as United look to revive their fortunes in the Premier League. Yep, so there you have it. When you go live with Michael, you need to talk about Enzo Fernandez. Oh, we will. Don't you worry about that, mate. We'll both of us will be tearing him a new asshole, honestly, because it's not acceptable how he should still be Chelsea captain, after what happened over the summer. So yeah, both of us will be tearing him a new asshole, mate. Don't you worry about that. That's coming, mate. Right, here we go. Ruud van Nistelrooy press conference reaction. Ruud van Nistelrooy press conference. Here we go. I'm excited for this. Let's go. Let's listen to it.
Thousands of great daily deals on Amazon.
Hi, Ruud. Given you're here, I'm guessing you're going to be leaving the side on Sunday. And beyond that, what's the situation?
I'm guessing that too. So yes, as I said, it's going to be a short job as an interim. That was communicated very clear, and I was happy with.
Well, enjoy it, Ruud, because you're the one leading the team, aren't you? So I say enjoy your time as interim manager. Not many ex-Spurs would get the opportunity to manage Manchester United, would they? So, yeah, make the most of it, mate. I see it being 2-1 game on Sunday. Yes, but who to? Either way, I predict 2-1 as well, mate, to be honest.
That I felt that I was called upon to help the club forward in this.
Good evening, Kai.
Obviously, it was difficult, and that Eric had to leave. I was very disappointed, obviously with mixed feelings. But after that, you have to switch and the mindset to win, because in the end, 75,000 people waiting and celebrating and millions watching at home. So I think that's what we try to do, and same for Sunday, at least. And then after that, we'll see.
Have you spoken much to Eric since Monday?
Yes, I've seen him Monday here, and I've spoken to him yesterday before the game. Obviously, very disappointed and touched, because really.
Good evening to you, F1 fans, CFC 1905. Yes, I gotta admit, I miss pulling it as well, because I thought it was quite a funny title, to be honest. The Ball Trawled press conference reaction. But instead now, and temporarily, of course, it's Ruud van Nistelrooy press conference reaction. My phone contract's due to expire next week. Has anyone got any ideas which phone to go for? The price increase, the cheapest contract I can find is £36 a month. Well, me, I'm on the Android phone now, mate. I'm on the Samsung S24 Ultra. But if you want the Samsung phone, you're better off waiting until the S25. There's no doubt about it. The S25 Ultra is going to be a huge upgrade from the S24 Ultra, because the S23 Ultra and the S24 Ultra, there wasn't really much difference. S25 will be a massive upgrade. What happens if Ruben Almiron go wrong? What would be your title? Not 100% sure yet, mate, to be honest. But anyway, let's continue listening to the legend himself, Man United legend, one of my favourite childhood players, Ruben Nistelrooy.
Cared for the club. I said also yesterday that in the first conversation we had over talks that for me to come back to the club with him, I really felt that he cared and loved the club and wanted to bring this club forward, and that's where we connected.
Oh, look, no matter what you thought of, like, Eric Ten Hag, the ball's ruled, right? The job meant everything to him because you seen how happy he was when he won them 2 trophies. But, you know, what you got to realise is that the last, like, season or so, his tactics were absolutely abysmal. And it was going nowhere, unfortunately. So this is why he had to go, I'm afraid. I did enjoy the win yesterday, even though it was against Leicester. But like I said, Kai, you got to take into consideration it was against Leicester City's B team. I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? I mean, yeah, so I'm not getting giddy about it whatsoever.
And that's why he's also heard that, you know, he had to leave, but also proud of his achievements here with the 2 cups and obviously the history that he's leaving with that.
Ruth, can you explain why it's not worked out? When we saw everyone in Los Angeles in the summer, there was a lot of optimism.
Yeah, he did
around
sack
the club.
himself because he was
Fans came.
stubborn.
It seemed as though everything was aligned and ready to go forward, and it's just not happened.
No, I think in the end it's also clear in football that the results. It's the results, and Eric also said, hey, you know, we, as you say, in
And today, football is a results business, and if you're not getting the results, you're in huge trouble, aren't you? Let's get an narrative right here. Rude as a player was amazing back in the day. Oh, 100%, mate. You know, literally growing up, he was one of my favourite players in like the early 2000s and that. What a player. Just, brilliant, man. Do you have any injuries to the game on Sunday? Yes, Mascherari is out, unfortunately, which I'm not happy about that. Harry Maguire's still injured, I believe, and also Luke Shaw is as well. Well, Luke Shaw hasn't featured since the Euros.
season we had a new staff and very positive and working hard.
Oh, bloody hammers, man. Fuck's sake. Mount, yep, he's still injured. Tell you what, since he's come to Man United, he's like made of fucking glass. He just cannot seem to keep fit.
And obviously,
Ah,
there's things, you know, you can't explain sometimes. You know, I also remember the Brighton goal we scored, Ghana via.
Josh, let's get that
And then you concede the
native
2-1.
right here.
And you know, there's been
Stronic.
some games where we felt that we could get a better result for the way we played. I'm talking Palace, I'm talking West Ham, I'm talking Fenerbahce, I'm talking Porto. So, you know, but in the end, we also know that it's about results, this game, and that's part of it, of our jobs.
Just in terms of you, you said that the ownership of it said it's short term, go in and do it. Does that mean you're expecting to leave when the new manager comes in? And what does the future hold for you? Because
I hope not, because he's only just come into the football club. If he has to leave, that'd be super harsh, in my opinion. Thanks the £80 million amount. You're welcome, mate, but what a fucking joke by my football club to pay that much money for him. But yeah, it's like I really do hope Ruben Nistelrooy stays. I hope Ruben Almiron would offer him a new role. But more than likely, he's going to get moved on, I'm afraid, because no doubt about it, Ruben Almiron would want to bring in his own coaching staff, wouldn't he, when he's the new permanent manager?
You have been a manager. You could have been a manager before deciding to come back here.
Yes, and I decided to come back here for a very important reason, that I'm here. And as an assistant, I came here to help the club forward. And I'm still very motivated to do so in any capacity. And
Well, keep him on then. You got to keep him on, Ineos. You know, literally offer him a new role or something, because I believe he can play a key role. Maybe like improving the forwards and that. Maybe make him a strikers coach, because you know, then Sersky and Hoyland can learn off of him.
as an assistant, and now as an interim manager, and after that I go back to my assistant contract that I have here for this season and next. And I'm very motivated to stay here and help the club forward. That's my absolute goal.
Well, I hope for your sake you can stay, because to get rid of you right now would be stupid, mate.
So, Brood, it's your expectation that you will remain as an assistant manager.
Melissa Reddy, Sky Sports journalist and reporter Melissa Reddy. I think Michael will wind you up about Mount. More than likely. But look, at the end of the day, it's all good. It's banter, isn't it? So, yeah, I can handle that.
When the new permanent manager is installed.
We will see, but it's a contract situation that I'm in, and my desire to help the club forward. So I can speak to you about my side of this story, and after that, when the new situation is occurring, when the new manager is signing and conversations takes place, we have to see how things develop.
You expect you'll have any conversations with the new incoming manager about your own situation, but also about the squad and any tips and hints you could give him?
Yeah, of course. But that's the thing, that I want to help. I want to do everything I can in my abilities, as other people, many others do in this club, to fight for this club. And the club is in a difficult situation.
Yes, it is. There's no two ways about it. It is in a difficult situation.
That's why I'm here. And of course, it's a situation where everybody's looking at Man United and the situation there it's in. But it's us as people on the floor, on the ground, on the floor here, to do the utmost, supported by our fans. And of course, it's a process, and it's something to work for and do everything for.
He just used one of the favourite sayings what Eric Ten Hag used to use. It's a process, but he's only said it once. You know, the difference between Ruud van Nistelrooy and Eric Ten Hag was Eric Ten Hag kept saying it's a process, but Ruud van Nistelrooy's only just mentioned it the once. So I think we can allow a little bit of leeway, can't we? But Mr. Joshy J, why aren't you called Ruud van Nistelrooy out for saying it's a process when you kept calling the ball trawled out for it? Oh, get in the bin, yeah. Seriously, get in the bin. The difference is he only said it once, where Eric Ten Hag kept on repeating it like a broken record at the end of the day. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah?
If you find it, Amazon's got it. Shop now to find thousands of great daily deals.
Mickey. Hi, Ruud. The next 3 games that you're in charge, will you be speaking to Ruben, or because he likes to play a 3-4-3, or is this going to be your team for the next 3 games, the one that you pick?
Is he already announced? Or?
Well, I don't know, not yet, but
so then obviously you don't
So it's
talk
gonna
to
be your
somebody that's not announced. So
I mean, what a dumb question that is, right, that journalist. I mean, as if Ruud van Nistelrooy's going to answer that. I mean, what are we doing here, people? What a load of bollocks, right, that journalist. You know, Almiron hasn't even been announced yet. I think the contract has been signed, but, you know, It can't officially be announced until he leaves Sporting Lisbon. Get the fuck out of here, that journalist. Seriously. Yeah, piss off. What happened if Almiron used trust the process? I mean, if he said it just once, then I'd allow a bit of leeway. But if he kept on saying it like what Eric Ten Hag did, I'd call him out for it.
That's logical in my opinion. And yeah, and again, what the future will bring, we'll see.
So it's your team over the next 3 games.
Of course.
Of course it fucking is. He's the interim manager, yeah? I mean, Almiron's not going to choose the team until he's through the door. I mean, let's get the narrative right here, yeah? What on earth is this journalist going on about? Complete banger mash waffle by this journalist asking Spanish Chinese questions. It's a joke, man. Nah, get the fuck out of here.
Sometime in the squad first game under the belt as well. What are your thoughts on the shape of the team overall and how well equipped they are for the rest of the season under new management?
Sorry, say again?
What are your thoughts on how well the team are equipped for the rest of the season under new management after obviously the game last night and the sessions you've taken charge of?
Oh no, I'm thinking about preparing the team for Leicester, which we did. And it was a difficult situation where we were in.
Yeah, we will.
To get a good result.
We will,
against
Daniel.
Leicester. And same today, here to build and evaluate the game, focus on Chelsea on Sunday. And that's the process that I'm in. And of course, with the short term that I'm in this position, for me, I'm really only thinking in one thing. And that's doing the best we can for every game coming up. And that's a big one against Chelsea on Sunday.
You know, that's all you can do, Rude, you know, until like Almiron comes in. It's all about trying to steady the ship, really, isn't it? Just to try and get some confidence into this team. Because clearly confidence has been on the floor. Now, I must stress, okay, I don't think it's all Eric Ten Hag's fault. You know, a lot of these players are a disgrace. Maybe Eric Ten Hag could not get these players under control. But the reason why Eric Ten Hag had to go was because he didn't know his best team, and we're down in 14th place in the Premier League. So, you know, it's the players and really Eric Ten Hag for why it all went south for him. Media need to stop asking stupid questions. Facts, I agree. It's just complete banger mash waffle, mate, by these journalists. That's like, give it a fucking rest, yeah?
Neil, do you think this group of players is good enough to challenge at the very top?
I think what's important and the most important is that what the task is that they get the maximum out of these players.
I'll answer that question for you, journalist. No. Some of these players are absolutely shit. They don't care about the football club. All they're doing is just conning a living out of it. Let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's fucking have it right.
Yes. And I think it's a great challenge to show and push ourselves as staff and players to that level. And I think over a Premiership season and also all the other games that we're going to play until the end of May will give us a very good and clear picture where the club is at this moment and what the process will be towards the next season and the seasons to come. So it's a big challenge. I think everybody is convinced with this group of players that we can and have to perform better than we're doing at the moment. But obviously, it's very interesting to see over the course of 38 to 50 games that probably still are to be played for, where we can end up.
Did you ever think, given the way that you unfortunately left the club, that you'd be back one day standing in that technical area where Sir Alex used to be?
No. Well, no. At the time, I wasn't thinking that to manage. I left in 2006. Oh my God, so long a time ago. To Real Madrid and to perform and to play and to get the most out of yourself as a player. And obviously after
You can actually
that you started thinking about coaching But I have to say, it was special to come back to this club and to the city that I liked and I loved so much and still do. And I enjoy it. I enjoy being around Manchester and enjoy working with the players and staff here. There's not many that were there when I played, but still a couple. And well, I see a familiar faces. A couple here, more actually. Well, more or less the same quantity of people that are still there. A couple there from that time.
Dave, we're just following on from that question. You have a huge affinity with this club. You're scoring 150 goals, winning titles, trophies here. How different was it for you last night, being in charge, being on the touchline there, compared to playing? What was the difference in the feeling and the emotion and the whole mindset?
I don't know. It's the other side. Being a football player or being manager and assistant. It's obviously complete opposite sides. My team talk. I'm standing in front of the team, telling them about what Manchester United is about and what it is to play at Old Trafford and what songs are being sung by the fans and why. So you try to transmit that feeling, that lovely feeling for playing for this club, and I think that it's a proud moment and to do that and to share that with players and what they were transmitting on the pitch and also the way it interacted with the supporters also towards me. It's an unbelievable support, and it only strengthens me to do the utmost to especially short term for Sunday, Chelsea.
So, hi, Ruud. I know it was a tight turnaround between the games, but did you speak to Sir Alex Ferguson before the game last night?
Yes, I spoke to him. He wished me luck. We spoke shortly about my situation, shortly about the team, and we most of all he wished me luck for the game. It was always great to speak to him.
Last question in this section.
The club committed around another £200 million in the summer, and the manager who oversaw that is now gone 2 months later. The manager who's coming in might not want a lot of those players. Is there not a risk that the club have dug a big hole for themselves?
Oh, it's something that is interesting to think about because in the end, it's in football. It happens so much. Huh? The team, a club, is also in the process of signing players. So it's also in combination with the manager. So it's difficult to comment on that actually.
The process is in the process of doing that. He's not talking about it's a process like get it time, trust the process. He's talking about like future players coming in. See, again, I can let someone off the hook for that because they're not literally keep going on about it. Where with our last manager, he kept going on about it. So that's what used to frustrate the shit out of me. I don't see Manchester United challenging for the title in 5 years. You sell Deadwood and you need to rebuild 100%.
And what the process would be with the new manager and how important it is that the new manager is approving the squad. He has a decision to come or not to come when he sees the squad. So, it's hard for me to comment on that, but that could be a reaction from my side.
Oh, interesting. There's actually a lot of sense he spoke about, I found it very interesting. And I gotta say, who was talking more PR, Van Ashley or that journalist? I think you find it's that journalist. I mean, what fucking stupid questions like that, journalist? Seriously, what the fucking heck are we doing here, people? Yeah. I mean, it's just so much dumb questions. I don't understand it. I really, really don't. It's like, get the fuck out of here. What are we doing here, people? Seriously. I have no idea, but I'm not liking what we're doing here whatsoever. But, Rugan Nestroy, my advice is just enjoy it, mate. Enjoy being interim manager. Because your job is to really just steady the ship, mate, until Almiron comes in. Even when Almiron comes in, though, massive changes are not going to happen overnight. This is what fans have got to realise. And Almiron is going to have the same issue. You know, he's going to have a lot of Eric Ten Hag players and a couple of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer players as well. So it will take time to sort out. But unfortunately, these days, you don't get any time in football because of money and that. Pound notes. I will do anything for pound notes. So this is why, unfortunately, even when Almiron comes through the door, it's going to be a hard job for him at the end of the day. I mean, let's get the narrative right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely have it right. But yeah, I agree in that press conference a lot of what Ruth Van Nistelrooy said. I think he answered the media very well. He didn't give too much away. He was very, very professional about it. If I had to give a rating for that first press conference of his, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was outstanding because the media at times really put him on the spot. But well done, Ruth Van Nistelrooy. You handled it well. Anyway, I am going to be wrapping this up now, people. I will be back at 9 p.m. with Michael.ChelseaFC on the channel. You do not want to miss that. Big up to every single one of you who's tuned in for the press conference reaction. Let me know in the comments section what you thought in that press conference. Thank you all so much for watching. See you at 9 p.m. Cheers, everyone.